Alright, what's going on people? So back in Hot Seat today, I'm going to be talking about the 3 different types of programs I think are best for gaining muscle. Now I'm going to split this video into 3 sections, so we're going to go from beginner to intermediate to advanced, say over a 3-year period. That's what's happened with me, I believe anyway. But so for beginner we'll start with. So for beginners, I suggest to start with a bro split. Now this is training about 5 to 6 times a week starting off. This is what I started with anyway, and it seems to work for me, and it's probably more enjoyable than full body split as well, to be honest. But so yeah, positive sides. It's a very good split for an introduction into lifting, like I said before. You'll have adequate rest, so you won't be overtraining any muscle groups when you're in this split. And then therefore it's going to be a low chance for injury, so you ain't going to be lifting necessarily heavy weights, and you ain't going to be doing really big compounds. It's just necessarily going in, just getting the muscles used to and feeling the weights, do you know what I mean? Not pushing the body too hard. Obviously you can with this split, but like you said, you'll be going easier as soon as you get to the gym. You won't be lifting very aggressively. So the only thing I would say with the bro split is there's not a lot of volume to start with, and I know obviously as a beginner you can have newbie gains, but you don't want to be overtraining like I said earlier, and you don't want to push the body too hard because then injury comes through, especially if the muscles ain't used to the split weights at all. So yeah, I started with a bro split. I was using it for about a year, I'd say I was using it, or a year and a half, but my body got too used to it. I wasn't using progressive overload, I wasn't applying any of these, so you know, I was just plateauing really easily. But yeah, the bro split, it can be different things, but the bro split I did was chest, tries, back buys, shoulders, legs, and then that was it basically. I'd only be training like 4 times a week, so I'd be doing like chest, tries, back buys, have a day off, shoulders, day off, legs. I hardly ever hit legs. It was a 3-day split, but yeah, as a beginner that's what I did, and that's what I would suggest people do. Not to have 3 days off though. I would start with a bro split, so 6 days a week. So like chest, tries, back buys, legs, rest day, shoulders, maybe chest again. But yeah, it's a good intro to lifting. Now secondly, we're going to have intermediate. So as your body's getting more used to obviously lifting and you start to plateau from your previous split, I would suggest change it into a more frequent, more volume split. So I changed it to push-pull legs after hearing some of my friends change to it and seeing the actual benefits to the actual split. So obviously, like I said, it's more volume. You get to train each muscle 2 times a week. So you do push, which is chest, shoulders, tries, back, which is back and buys. Pull, which is back and buys, and then legs, and then you have a rest day and repeat. But I found that I love training so much that I just be going 6 days straight and trying to have a rest day on a Sunday. But yeah, so it's more volume, because there's been a lot of research to suggest that your muscles only need 48 hours to recover. So you'd be hitting your muscle group 2 times a week, which is more efficient. You get more out of it, especially with newbie gains. You're combining all together, you're going to see better results. But yeah, the only thing with push-pull legs, there's obviously less rest than you would if you're doing a bro split. And that's something that I feel that recently especially I have not had a lot of, and I don't really realise how important it is. But yeah, overall push-pull legs was really beneficial. But what on earth is that? What? Tractor. Just shows where I live, doesn't it? But anyway, so you're training more efficiently and more often. But the only thing I would say is, on push days, because you're training 3 muscle groups, so chest, shoulders and triceps, the chest and shoulders, you should be doing, I say, on the chest focus day you'd be doing 3 things on chest and 2 things on shoulders. On the shoulder focus day you're doing 3 things on shoulders and 2 things on chest, which I don't believe is enough for your chest. You say you're training it 2 times a week, but you're not really training 2 times a week because you're just doing 5 sets altogether, which is what you'd be doing normally on a bro split. So I feel that unless you're proper pushing yourself and maybe doing 4 exercises, you might be getting more volume then. But yeah, that's why I've changed recently from my push-pull leg split. And which brings me on to my next one finally, which is my current split, which is chest, back, one day, Monday, shoulders and arms Tuesday, and legs on a Wednesday, and then rest day repeat. So training 6 times a week, you train muscle groups 2 times a week. Now this split I recently started about 2 weeks ago. It's a lot of volume and they're big muscle groups to be training together. So chest and back, think about it, they are big muscle groups to be training. You are dead the days after training them. But like I found, like I said earlier, with this split, I found that my rest is so important. And like I said, recently I've been using progressive overload, you know, drops after drops that I've been training really hard, so my rest needs to be better than it is. The split is a lot more volume. I'm getting a lot more out of my sessions now. I'm training chest 2 times a week, as I said, so properly 2 times a week, so I'm getting 10 sets of chest instead of 5 that I would on push-pull legs or bro split, if you get me. But yeah, I'm thinking about changing it slightly, so doing chest, tries, back, buys, shoulders, legs, so that's 4 days, and then having a rest day and repeating, and the last 2 days, that's 4 days, so the last 2 days doing chest and back and shoulders and arms. So it's a bit of a bro split and the current split I'm in, but it's just taking 1 leg day out. I know I wouldn't be hitting legs twice a week then, but I don't know, I might try to give that a try because I don't have a better rest, I think, and I'll probably enjoy it a bit more because I'm not hitting legs twice. But I do enjoy legs, you know, but not as much as upper body anyway. But yeah, that's another split I might try soon, so I'll give you an update on that. The current split I'm in, this chest split, is really good. There's a lot of volume. You got to try eating in a big surplus though if you want to grow. With all these splits, I've gone through them all, benefits and negatives of them. But I will say is, no matter what split you're on, nothing is going to change if you're not using progressive overloading, not tracking your weights properly. So with every session you want to be tracking either mentally or write it down what weight you're doing, how many reps, and whether you're improving form, whether you're improving how much you're lifting, or whether you're improving how many reps you're doing. That's all progressive overload. As long as you're getting better every day, that's all that matters. But yeah, better than yesterday, as Greg Doucette would say. But yeah, any questions you got on any of these splits, or any advice you'd want with what split you should do, feel free to hit me up, give me a DM or anything, you know, like usual. Yeah, what's this now? I don't know, what's my 13th, 14th video? I don't know how many weeks I've been doing this for now, but every week I'm staying consistent as much as I can. Slowly but surely growing. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. And if you need any advice, like I say, hit me up. Please subscribe, like the video, do everything to help me grow. But yeah, just remember one thing: keep whacking.